So it's on page 191 in the Gold Prayer Book. From your sublime abode at the Potala, O Tara, born from the green letter Tam, your crown adorned with Amitabha, action mother of the Buddhas of the three times. Tara, please come with your attendants. The gods and demigods bow to your lotus feet, O Tara, you who rescue all who are destitute. To you, Mother Tara, I pay homage. Oh, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of Heroes' turban lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with red rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage, golden bloom and lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, action triumph without relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with their feet the seven worlds, able to talk forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all-Lord, Shaka Ani Brahmamaru, honored by the host of spirits, corpses and Gandharvas Yakshas. Homage with her trumpet sound, destroying false magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to her very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who was slayer of all, and homage at the heart her fingers, adorn her with three jewel mudra, like ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crowning, emitting garlands of light, Orpha laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon on her most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. A machine with wreath ablaze like beyond ending fire abiding. Rush of flippant joys around you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter whom the seven levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Soha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freezeth whom in knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to her with seed letter, of the shape of syllable, whom by the sampling shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva-like form, with by spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with Isara and Tutare, she dispels the fear contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 nature, Jososa spirit yakshas and race corpus supreme today. These praises with through mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Let's do another one. Okay, so go back to page 192. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of Heroes' turban lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with white rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage, golden blue and lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, action triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with their feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all-Lord, Shaka Ani Brahmamaru, honored by the host of spirits, Scorpiosaurs, Gandalvas, Yakshas, homage with her Trempe sound, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze, homage to her very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who was sayer of all enemies, homage at the heart her fingers, adorn her with three mudra, lyre masses all excited, all directions feel so adorn her, homage she so joyous radiant, crowning emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas, homage she able to sum all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with their home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorneth crescent, moon on ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she with wreath ablaze like eon deadening fire abiding. Rise flip and joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter whom the seven levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om Soha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freezeth whom in knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter of the shape of syllable. The sampling shakes the 3 rows, Meru, Mandara, and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the Hermic moon of Devalek form, with white spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose two eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with Vaishara and Tutare. She dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberation, powered by the study of 3 natures, Drasosa spirit yakshas, and raise corpus supreme today. These praises with the mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Now the prayer of benefits is on page 190. Whoever is endowed with devotion for the goddess and recites this with supreme faith, remembering it at dawn upon waking and in the evenings, will be granted all fearlessness, will perfectly pacify all negativities, and will eliminate all unfortunate migrations. The multitudes of conquerors will quickly grant initiation. Thus endowed with this greatness, one will eventually reach the state of a Buddha. If affected by the most terrible poison, whether ingested, drunk, or from a living being, just by remembering will one be thoroughly cleansed. If this prayer is recited 2, 3, or 7 times, it will pacify all the sufferings of torments caused by spirits, fevers, and poisons, and by other beings as well. If you wish for a child, you will get a child. If you wish for wealth, you will receive wealth. All your wishes will be fulfilled, and all obstacles pacified. So in this goal book, we are on page 144 and 145. That's the 3 principal aspects of fast. Last week, Geshe-la read verse number 13. So I'm assuming that we'll do 13 and 14, perhaps?
He explained
Yeah.
to finish tonight.
So if the class ends, then at the end of the class, when Geshe-la motions for me to say the dedication prayers, we'll do the short mandal offering on page 100. Okay, go to page 98 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we'll chant the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer before the teaching. Page 98. Oh, in English. Okay. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings.
Yeah, one second. You said two times?
Just once. We just.
One second. So we are going to do like short Tara practice, so dedicated to us to to prevent a natural disaster, okay, natural disasters, hurricane, and so on and so forth. So then, of course, practicing Tara, doing Tara practice. Yeah, so there's many benefits. Sicknesses, obstacles, the nightmare, so on and so forth. There's so much benefits, okay? So when you say refuge and Buddhist prayer, we just said one time, but now we are going to say 2 more times. Then please, the Tara practice that we are going to do tonight, so then just to benefit, okay, just to benefit every breathing living being, just to benefit. So set up the motivations, okay? Set up the motivation. That's what it's for. Huh?
See, in Tibetan.
Oh, in
English.
2
Okay.
more times. You already did one, right?
Yes.
2 more times.
I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings.
So now 4 immeasurables.
4 immeasurables. Okay. So that's on page 34, I think. Yes.
Equanimity, not equanimity, immeasurable loving kindness, the first one. Immeasurable compassion, second one. Immeasurable joy, immeasurable equanimities, equanimity. Just remember that.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies.
Think about pure nature of your body, speech, and mind, and also think about pure nature of body, speech, and mind of Mother Taras. Okay, pure nature of your body, speech, and mind, and pure nature of Mother Taras, body, speech, and mind, and together with everything else, everything else, pure nature of everything else. Then at the end, when we say this word, the hum, okay, so then you just visualize the pure nature of my body, speech, mind, pure nature of body, speech, and mind of Tara, and pure nature of everything that is me, just generate divine pride. Okay, that's me, just generate divine pride. Om, that means body, speech, and mind. A-U-Ma, there's 3 syllables together, become Om, A-U-Ma, body, speech, and mind. A symbolize body, U symbolize speech, Ma symbolize mind. When you say Om, then you are saying body, speech, and mind. Sambhava, nature. Shuddha, pure. So then Om Sambhava Shuddha, so then you think about pure nature of your body, speech, and mind, the pure nature of Mother Tara's body, speech, and mind, okay, Sambhava Shuddha. So. Sava Dharma, Sarva, everything else. Dharma, all the existence, all the existence. Sambhava, same nature. Shuddha, pure. Pure nature of everything else, everything else. Hum, that's me, that is me. Generate divine pride. Yeah, so now we say this word together. Om,
Om,
Sambhava,
Sambhava,
Shuddha,
Shuddha,
Sarva,
Sarva,
Dharma,
Dharma,
Sambhava,
Sambhava,
Shuddha,
Shuddha,
Hum.
Hum.
Tongpa nido chur. Tongpa
Tompa,
nido chur
Nidujur.
means all become empty. Empty up, independent existence. That means everything is dependent and causes and conditions. Everything's dependent and causes condition and part and the directions. Okay. There's nothing independent. Everything's dependent. So then pause there a little bit. So with that understanding and with that, like knowledge, with that knowledge, visualize center of your heart. With that knowledge, visualize center of your heart, lotus, beautiful lotus. Center of your heart, visualize beautiful lotus. Top of that lotus, visualize letter thumb, green bright thumb, which is the 6 syllables of Mother Tara. Green thumb, bright, shining green thumb. So now your mind become that thumb. Your mind become thumb, that shining bright blue green thumb. Your mind become one with that. So again, that thumb, now your mind and thumb is inseparable, is one. So now again, if you have initiations, receive Tara initiations, if you have initiations, then that mind, which is inseparable with the thumb, transform into green Tara. So then think about the image of the green Tara, okay? So if you don't receive initiations, you can just visualize that thumb, that your mind transform into Tara, not yourself transform into Tara, but thumb transform into Tara, then in the center of your heart, on top of the lotus. So then please think about the image of Tara, okay, Tara a little bit. Then the light emitted, green light, bright green light emitted from throat and from the heart and from the crown. Light emitted. Invite all the divine beings invite all the divine beings, the essence of all the divine beings become one with the essence of Mother Tara. So now I'm going to make offerings, okay, offerings. Oh, just visualize all the offerings. Oh. So then repeat after me, please. Oh. Om.
Om.
Arya.
Arya.
Tare.
Tare.
Sa.
Sa.
Pare Vare. Pare.
Tare.
Vare.
Ware.
Argam.
Argam.
Pade Tsave.
Padyamsa.
Pade.
Pade.
Tsave.
Sarve.
Soha.
Soha.
That's first offering. Pupe.
Pupe.
Pade.
Pade.
Tsave.
Sarve.
Soha.
Soha.
Dupe.
Dupe.
Pade.
Tade.
Tsave.
Sarve.
Soha.
Soha.
Alonge.
Alonge.
Pade.
Pade.
Tsave.
Sarve.
Soha.
Soha.
Gende.
Gende.
Pade.
Pade.
Tsave.
Sarve.
Soha.
Soha.
Nude.
Nude.
Pade.
Pade.
Tsave.
Sarve.
Soha.
Soha.
Shapta.
Shapta.
Pade.
Pade.
Tsave.
Sarve.
Soha.
Soha.
Oh, this is like 7 set of offering. We just did something. Oh. Then say Om.
Om.
Arya.
Arya.
Tare.
Tare.
Sa.
Sa.
Pa.
Pa.
Re.
Re.
Wa.
Wa.
Re.
Re.
A.
A.
Hum. Pe.
Pe.
Soha.
Soha.
That's now offerings. We make offerings. Oh. So now the phrase, like, so Ramlapa, you remember the one stanza, Sadalami Chibeji. So when you do Tara practice, there's one stanza, God and demigod, something like.
Oh, the gods and demigods bow to your lotus feet, O Tara. You who rescue all who are destitute, to you, Mother Tara, I pay homage. It's on page 191.
Yeah, with the full head, they say, with the full head.
Okay. The gods and demigods bow to your lotus feet, O Tara. You who rescue all who are destitute, to you, Mother Tara, I pay homage.
So now go back to the center of your heart. What do you have? You have like lotus. So visualize top of the lotus, visualize moon disk, which symbolize bodhicitta. Just visualize moon disk, okay? Something white, round. Visualize. Top of the moon disk, then visualize bright green thumb. Again, bright green thumb. So the Tara mantra is called 10-syllable mantras. Then visualize 10-syllable mantras around thumb, clockwise. And the light radiated from thumb. Form of light, form of light. Like laser beam, light radiated from, like laser beam, touch each and every living, breathing, living beings. Instantaneously liberated, meaning it's touched by light, instantaneously liberated from samsara. Purify sicknesses, all the obstacles, all the negative karmas, instantaneously purifies. Increase lifespan, luck and fortunes, or mental qualities such as loving kindness, compassion, patience, so on and so forth. Increase. Deeper understanding of Dharma with experience, increase, like, increase, all of them increase. Intellectual understanding of Dharma, understanding of Dharma with experience, everything increase, lifespan, fortune, everything increase. Not just you, everybody else, everybody else. Everybody else that touched by the light, bright green light, imitated from the 10-syllable mantras surrounding on the moon disk, center of your heart. So then recite Tara mantras. Tara mantra maybe. Almost 21 taras. So then recite Tara mantra, 10-syllable Tara mantras. First we'll do one mala, and just please maintain your visualizations. While you're reciting Tara mantras, light imitate like laser beams, and that light touches you and anybody else, so they instantaneously liberated from sicknesses, obstacles, then purify all the negative karmas, then increase lifespan, or fortunes, or luck. Increase like knowledge, realizations, all of that, okay? Om Tare Tudare Turi So, Om Tare Tudare. One mala. Finish one mala. Maybe one mala. Om Tare Tutare Turi So. So now please visualize, all the sky filled with the taras, green taras, sky filled with the green taras. So now we are going to make, like 7 limb offerings to the taras. Taras 7 limb offerings. Taras 7 limb offerings.
Okay.
Oh. Is that there?
Not well. We have 7 limb prayer, but not specifically for Tara. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have that.
It's like it's easy to pull out. So let's go on. That's yeah, please, everybody recite like this. Yeah. Namaste. Let me see.
It's after the praises. Before the mandala offering.
Oh yeah, here. So.
It's
not in here.
It's not.
7 limbs. Here we go.
You find?
Donna.
I'm gonna tell where to find.
The 3rd page, Donna. The 3rd.
Here. Visualize the sky filled with all the green, 21,000 green taras, then make offerings, offerings, vast amount of offerings. So not just one flower, flowers filled with the sky, all of the incense, lights. Please, while you are saying the civilian prayer, also please think about the meaning. Sky filled with the taras, 21,000 green taras. Yeah.
Reverently I prostrate to the Venerable Arya Tara and all the conquering Buddhas and their children who reside in the 10 directions, throughout the past, present, and future. I offer flowers, incense, and butter lamps, perfume, food, music, and the like, both actually arranged here and those mentally transformed. Please accept them, assembly of Arya Taras. I declare all that I have done from beginning of time until now, with my mind being under the sway of delusion, the 10 non-virtues, and the 5 heinous crimes. I rejoice in whatever virtuous merit has been accumulated throughout the 3 times by hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, and ordinary beings. I request you to turn the wheel of Dharma, the great, small, and common vehicles, in accordance with the intentions of all sentient beings and suited to their individual minds. I beseech you to remain until samsara ends and not pass away to the state beyond sorrow. Please, with your boundless compassion, look upon all beings drowning in the ocean of suffering. May whatever merit I have accumulated be totally transformed into the cause of enlightenment, and may I become, without a long passage of time, the glorious deliverer benefiting all migrating beings.
So this is mandala offering, no?
Shinkamuagi o Om Vajabhumi Ahum Manchan Segi Saji Om Vajareke Ahum Chi Chagri Koyugi Kodwe Usu Riga Porira Shalupa Polo Zambuling Nu Balangche Jan Jaming Ludan Lupang Yaya Dam Yaya Jen Yodan Dan Lo Trojo Jaming Yan Dan Jaming Yan Gita Rinpoche Riro Pa Sam Gishin De Joiba Mamer Piloto Kolo Rinpoche Nobu Rinpoche Tsumo Rinpoche Lempo Rinpoche Langpo Rinpoche, Takcho Rinpoche, Makpo Rinpoche, Techempo Ibumpa, Gemma, Tewama, Luma, Karma, Metoma, Duperma, Nelselma, Dichama, Nima, Dawa, Rinpoche, Du, Chole, Nampage, Wekyatsim, Usulagami, Pelsho Pusun, Sopa, Matsang, Wamepa, Sangshi Yidun Wowa Di Dan Jin Sen Sawa Dang Kyo Parachepe Pandalama Dampanandam Ke Paraduyan Jetsuma Pagma Doma Lansum Kodan Chepanam La Shinkamu Agiwo Tuje do wedun duje suso Shene kyanda sodo wama Shunan keta tam nam de sin sanchela Tutse wachen pergone shingi love to so Saji perki Jushin metok Sangye Jingdu Mikte Uwa Idro Kunam Dag Jin La Idam Guru Rata Mandala Kam Niryatayami.
So mandala offering means, offering like all the goodness in the universe. When you summarize all the goodness in the universe, then you make offer. In order to receive blessings from Tara, you make offering, vast amount of offerings, in order to receive the blessings to benefit other sentient beings. So then you make this vast amount of offerings. Oh, all the possession, all the wealth, in the universe, all possessed by human, demigod, God, all of that. Then you make offering to 21 Taras or green Taras, in order to receive blessings to benefit all sentient beings. So now, like devotion with, with devotion towards Tara, with strong devotion towards Tara. So visualize that you're holding Taras, like feet. You can visualize according to the text. It says visualize holding Tara's right feet on the toe of the right feet. And then, Yi Chuchi Tebas, the conviction, faith, that you know the best, something like that kind of attitudes. So then you recite 21 Tara praises, okay? Yi Chuchi Tebas. Yeah, with the kind of mindset that you know the best for me and for all other living beings, with that kind of devotions. Then you recite 21 Tara praises, then you create so much merit. So then it will help greatly to prevent natural disasters which will harm sentient beings. Put some effort to develop this kind of attitude, okay? Yi Chuchi Teba, the faith, you know the best, for me, for all other living beings. So with that kind of attitude, strong attitude, holding Taras, like feet. So then with the devotion like that, so then you recite 21 Tara praises, and you create so much merit. So the power of merit, then help to prevent natural disaster, which will cause harmful living beings. So there are 20 people, so we'll say one 21 Tara praise, a long one.
From your sublime abode at the Potala, O Tar, born from the green letter Tam, your crown adorned with Amitabha, action mother of the Buddhas of the 3 times, Tar, please come with your attendants. The gods and demigods bow to your lotus feet, O Tara. You who rescue all who are destitute, to you, Mother Tara, I pay homage. Oh, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of Theros turbulent lotus. Homage she's face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with white rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue and lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tateka, action triumph without limit, relied on by conquered children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with Tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with their feet the 7 worlds, able to drop both all beings. Homage worshipped by the All-Lord, Shaka Ani Brahma Maru, honored by the host of spirits, course of Princess Kadampa Yaksha. Homage with the Trent and pace, destroying false magic diagrams, her free pressing left out right, and blazing in a raging fireblaze. Homage to the very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champion, she with frowning lotus visage, who is sayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart her fingers, adorn her with 3 Jomudra, lightweight masses all excited, all directions feels adorn her. Homage she so joyous radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, overlapping with Tutare, subjugating Mara's Davis. Is she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with their home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned crescent, moon on ornaments will shine. Itaba in her hair now, sending out much light eternal. Homage she with wreath ablaze like eon deadening fire abiding. By Sept and joy surround. troops of enemies destroying. Hamish, you strikes the crown. Beneath peaks, scowling with the letter whom the 7 levels she just conquered. Hamish, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Omen Soha, destroyer of the great evil. Hamish, she was joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freezes Omen knowledge mantra. And of the 10 letters, Hamish today with seed letter of the shape of syllables, whom by the sampling shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vindhya. Hamish holding in her hand the hammer moon of Deva lake form, with Vasokantara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Hamish, human gods and their kings, and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels their dreams and conflicts. Hamish, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with Saisara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Hamish, full of liberating, powered by the set of 3 natures, Troso, Soso, Spirit, Yakshas, and Race Corpus Supreme Ture. These praises with the room mantras and prostrations thus are 21.
So now the benefit, but there's 2 of them. Yeah, for recite both of them.
Do we say the requests? Just the benefit?
Benefit, yeah, benefit.
Okay. Whoever is endowed with devotion for the goddess and recites with supreme faith, remembering at dawn upon waking in the evenings, will be granted all fearlessness, will perfectly pacify all negativities, and will eliminate all unfortunate migrations. The multitudes of conquerors will quickly grant initiation. Thus endowed with this greatness, one will eventually reach the state of a Buddha. If affected by the most terrible poison, whether ingested, drunk, or from a living being, just by remembering will one be thoroughly cleansed. If this prayer is recited 2, 3, or 7 times, it will pacify all the sufferings of torments caused by spears, fevers, and poisons, and by other beings as well. If you wish for a child, you will get a child. If you wish for wealth, you will receive wealth. All your wishes will be fulfilled, and all obstacles pacified.
Second one. There's another one.
Let's see, well, there's requests.
Says this first line.
O compassionate and venerable subduing goddesses. Okay. So we go back to the
Judum
request. O compassionate and venerable subduing goddesses, may the infinite beings, including myself, soon purify the 2 obscurations and complete both collections so that we may attain full and perfect enlightenment. For all my lifetimes until I reach this stage, may I know the sublime happiness of humans and gods, and so may I become fully omniscient. Please pacify quickly all obstacles, spears, obstructions, epidemics, diseases, and so forth, the various causes of untimely death, bad dreams and omens, the 8 fears and other afflictions, and make it so that they no longer exist. May the mundane and supramundane collections of all excellent, auspicious qualities and happiness increase and develop, and may all wishes be fulfilled naturally and effortlessly without exception. May I strive to realize the increase the sacred Dharma, accomplishing your stage and beholding your sublime face. May my understanding of emptiness and the precious mind of enlightenment increase like the moon waxing full. May I be reborn from an extremely beautiful and holy lotus in the joyous and noble mandala of the conqueror. And may I attain whatever prophecy I received in the presence of Amitabha, Buddha of infinite light. O deity whom I have accomplished from previous lifetimes, the enlightened action of the 3 times Buddhas, blue, green, 1 face and 2 arms, the swift pacifier. O mother holding an Utpala flower, may you be auspicious. Whatever your body, O mother of conquerors, whatever your retinue, your lifespan, and pure land, whatever your name, most noble and holy, may I and all others attain only these. By the force of these praises and requests made to you, may all diseases, poverty, fighting, and quarrels be calmed, and may the precious Dharma and everything auspicious increase throughout the worlds and directions where I and all others dwell.
Yeah.
Logwa Chikya Malupa Dei Sala Geparsho.
Oh yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much. So then tomorrow, so of course, then if you recite 21 Tara praises or Tara mantra, long one, 21 Tara praises or short one, so if you feel like afraid also, need to recite those numbers. So it's not just for this hurricane, usually daily basis. So if everything is going very well in life, so then forget Dharma, this is not good, So whether everything goes well or it not go well, doesn't matter. So you recite 21 Taras or Tara praise or mantras or every day. So every day. So immense benefit. Oh, so immense benefit. Oh, so see. Oh, so it's something that you can do. It's not something you cannot do. So something you can do it easily. So you don't need to do every day. It will transform everything, transform negative things into positives. Transform. Oh, lot of benefit. Okay, lot of benefit. So, and I myself trying to do. So, it doesn't. Sometimes there's guests in the house. That's hard. So to do large number, but if there's usually nobody there, just me and Gizambo, so then every day, I dedicated many hours, so recite 21 Tara praises, so short one, long one, mantras, so don't need to sit down, you can just walk around, So that's very good things to do, very good. It's like, now there's some problem, then you remember 21 Tara praises. When everything goes all well, then you don't remember. It's not like that. It should not be based on that. Every day, till you cease your breath. Oh, so then you create a cause. You may be born in Tara's pure land because you've been doing that every day. It doesn't matter. It's like everything's going well or it's not going well, so it's not that. So practice, okay, it's just yeah, so good. So then tomorrow, so recite so 23 praise. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Wonderful. Today, so not much time left. So today is the last class on the three principal aspect path to enlightenment. This one of today's is the last. So then now the last stanza, so I think it's finished today. Teta lamji so nam sumchi so, ne nam rangi shishin tobe tse so. Now once I understood the critical point of three principal aspects of the path to enlightenment, once I understood the critical point, what do you do then? Then you put into practice. That's what you do. Put into practice. So that lamji so namji ne na rangi embatente twenty top ne tenji duma ni tuji so tenji duma fully enlightenment liberations. That's the goal. I've been studying three principal aspects of the path to enlightenment. Not just a small problem here. The bigger problem, much bigger. Bigger problem. The freeing from much bigger problem, not just small here, there, If animals know how to do that, it's not just only human knows, even animal knows, when they get hot, so they go somewhere there's a cold, so even animal knows it's nothing special. So here, bigger goal, fully enlightenment or liberation. So, now reading, studying Lama Tsongkhapa text, three principal aspect path of enlightenment, reading studying, thinking deep. Oh, so now you understood a little bit what three principles acts of the path to enlightenment, what it means, you know. Oh, so you understand a little bit. Critical point. Oh, with joyful effort. So then actualize these three paths within your mind streams and liberate yourself. Oh, so then liberate other beings from the problems. Oh. But then the 20 top in the 20 domani to Tushipos. Oh, Tsako, there's the place in Tibet, eastern part of Tibet. Oh, there's the leader of the Tsako regions. Lama Tsongkhapa wrote this text particular to him, who's like leader of that town. Then Lama Tsongkhapa was telling him that my son or my child, you know, so actualize, or liberate yourself from samsara, or, you know, fully enlightenment, or reach fully enlightenment. Then you do don't even like without delay, you know. So don't think, oh, I'm going to do this and this, that, then no, maybe sometime next year. Not like that. Immediately, you know, practice that, then liberate yourself. Okay. So that's now finished the three principle expert path to enlightenment. This text has been done. So I'm going to say in Tibetan whole text, then you will receive oral transmissions, which I received from many different masters. His Holiness Dalai Lama, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, many masters. Jigson Lama Namla Jaza Lo, Javya Sura Kunje Ningwe, Jase Tamba Namje, Ngabe Lama Kante Tatu Namje Jungo, Chita Nuche, Dagi Shepherd. Kanda Sebe de Lama Jaje, Tanjo Tuye Jaje, Zoma Jawa Chebe, Lama Itebe, Kante Teta Tabe Iji. Namda Ngijo Mewa Siso, Dende Tenye Chebe, Tamya La Sila Kamba, Ija Luja Nam Kunde Chiji. Toma Ngijo Za Tenjo Nyega Tsela Lo Mewa Yela Kobe Sede Najedo. Lente Milo Kobe Dunga Na Yaya Sana Chime Najedo, Teda Kobe Kobe Punzo La Yime Kije Samya Mije. Ninsen Kondo Taba Dunye Lo, Juna Deze Ngijo Chaba La Ngijo Teya. Namda Simje Je Simba Me Na Lame Chanju Je Punzo Dewe Juro Mijo Ve Lo De Namje Chanju Simjo Je. Shukra Chuo Shiye Junje Je Doga Le Je Chingwa Dambe Da Danzo Che Je Dove Buzo. Mari Mume Maje Kune De Mume Siwa Je Jawaro, Dunga Tum Je Juje Mebano. Negab Tenda Juve Mandam Je Ngazo Tambe Simjo Jabazo, Nelo To Be Shara Medena. Nginjo Chanjo Sim La Komje Jasibe Zama Jaba, Mine Be Teje Dende Do Be Talambe. Kashi Kode Chona Tamje Je Junde Namya Luwa Medo Je Mi Be Teso Kaya Kushe Ba, Tende Sanje Je Be Nambashu. Nawa Tende Luwa Meba Da Tomba Kele Do Be Kowa Je Chise Susu Nawa Tezedo. Tado To Be Komba Toba Me Namshi Renjo Meba, Chicha Do Tende Melo Toba Samye. Ngishe Yuje Dunako Jena Teze Tawe Jaba Zobala. Shenya Nawe Yoda Se Wada Tombe Meda Se Je Tomba Je Judan Debo Jebe So Jena Tanzo Tawe Toba Mijor. Teda Lamje Zowa Namzo Jene Nam Rangi Chichen Tobe Se Emba Tende Tsunju Top Jene Tenju Dumani Do Doje Po. So that finished the oral transmission. Just listen, hearing, then you receive oral transmissions. Okay. So then, you know, according to the instructions of the lineage Lama, so after when you receive the instruction, oral transmission, so when you say and think about the text, and there, you know, like a greater benefit. So that's the purpose of the oral transmission. Oh, so now 20 minutes left. So, so here now, with the Wednesday night, you know, I try to teach any text, you know, I try to go a little bit deep, hoping that you'll learn and hoping that you'll share with others, you know, like, So sometimes when I'm not here, so no, there's shortage of teachers, so you can then help other people to learn to understand. Okay. So this related to the 12 links. So then particularly related to the second noble truth. Instead of going through like from beginning to end, so I choose section and sections. So then explain as a depth as possible. Oh, okay. So it's not only like 19 minutes left, so I will start a little bit. Oh. So this is the text, liberation palm of your hand. Liberation palm of your hand. Oh. Kunjung kowe jugrims. Kunjung, there's a second noble truth, origin of sufferings. Second noble truth. Kunjung, there's a second, the origin of sufferings. Oh. Kunjung kowe jugrims. No. Korwa, the samsara, the cycle existence. Jug means how one enter into the cycle. How one enter or being, how one become part of the cycles. Entrance. No, like kunjukwe jugrim. Jugrim is like the sequence of how one enter into the cycles. Oh, some means think how one enter into the cycles, sequence of, the rimba is like stages or sequence, how one enter into the cycles. Oh, kunjukwe jurisambas. Oh, taba drebe lamji rangji tela papa. Taba drebe lamji rangji papa. Then the presentation of the path, which will free you from samsara, or maybe or which will guide you all the way to liberations. So, Tambula sumso first nyumoba chesu, how negative thought rise. Nyumong, negative thought. Nyumong klesha, afflicted mind. How the afflicted mind rise. Not because you want them to rise. The way it rises is very important to understand. Then after that, how the karma has been created. After that, karma is not going to be created if there's no afflicted mind. If there's no afflicted mind, then karma has not been created. In order for karma to create, there has to be like thought behind the karma. Oh, so then nyazam joro was so then chipo was chipo means like it's like death and how is the rebirth, death and rebirth, in order to understand how the negative or afflicted mind rise, first we have to understand afflicted mind. First we need to identify which one is afflicted, which one is not afflicted mind. Oh, then like a sequence of how they rise, how they generate it, and the cause of afflicted mind. Afflicted mind does not arise for nothing. It rises because depends on some cause and condition. That's how it rises. So in order to tackle afflicted mind, first we have to understand the nature of afflicted mind and how they rise and what is caused by. You have to understand all of them cause. So then the downfall of afflicted mind. Downfall, drawback of afflicted mind. So you have to understand that's how you tackle, that's how you see, oh, this is not healthy, because when I look at the cause, it's not healthy. Oh, and when I look at there's no benefit. Oh, and how they rise. No. Kunju kowe jugrim sambe saji disayong jazde simulani evaltine denyu jitte so the tabade bonje. Sumje. The jono tendo kunju kun. So now, say, so by studying Lamrim, so what you learn, nature of samsara. Also, then all kind of problems, general problems, then particular problems. There's all kind of problems. So you learn that, 7 or 8, 3, 4. There's many numbers. The all kind of problems or complications that comes with that part of samsara. So then you develop the desire to free yourself from samsara. You develop the desire by knowing so many different types of complications. So then, so caught up there. So you develop the desire to liberate yourself, liberate yourself from that, from the samsara. So now you have interest to find out what all this causes by, all these complications caused by what. So now you have interest to find out what are all these complications caused by. Not just cutting small branch here. So now you're looking at the root. The root, not just cutting here, it will grow again. If you cut the root, then nothing will grow, like that. Now it's time to stop the continuations of that problems. Now it's time to stop. So need to learn. Tena kunjung laje, tena kunjung lejigo nimu kunjung years. Origin of sufferings, there's 2 of them. One is karma, one is afflictions. There's 2 of them. There's 4 noble truths, but second one is origin of sufferings. When you look deep into that, there's 2 of them. There's karma and there's afflictions. There's 2 of them is there. Leji kunjung nimu be kunjung ni yeso. Ni leji pumbu kurto gyoba di leji sheshes. Why we have this body? The collection of 5 aggregate. Why we have this body? Because of karma. Not because somebody decided. Because of karma. That's why we have this body. Because of karma. Leji nimu kunjung ni. Ni leji pumbu kurto go leji sheshes. Leti nimu je. Lete nimu beches. So that karma is produced by what? It's produced by afflictions. Produced by afflictions. Lete nimu bechesa. Nasa je le tame yojang, linji je, nasa tame yojang, linji je nimu mebe, nimu be sele mena. Sepa lema je. So when you think about the 12 links, number 8 and number 9, and all of the 12 links, they are not afflictions. All of them are not afflictions. Number 8 and number 9, these are afflictions. Out of 12 links, number 8 and number 9, these are afflictions. Afflictions. If somebody asks you how many afflictions within the 12 links, you need to be able to say. Tangbo geba, tangbo, fast, 8. Fast and 8 and 9. Tangbo geba gunyimus. Tangbo geba gun. Within the 12 links, there's 3 of them is afflictions. Fast, 8 and 9. These are afflictions. Not all of them are afflictions. These are afflictions. Fast and the number 8 and number 9. These are afflictions. How many of them are karma? 2nd and the 10th. Number 10th and number 2nd, these are the karma. Out of 12 links, number 2nd and the number 10 is karma. Tambo gyaba gunyi mo. Niba chuba le, sama duni dungayis. So then the rest, there's 7. Now there's 7, 8, 9, 10. Lama duni dungayis, lama duni dungayis. So then there's Even though we have like probably countless karma has been created, maybe if there's no afflictions, even though you created like countless karma, this life you managed to liberate yourself from samsara. Those karma is, all of them become inactive. Without afflictions, karma can't produce anything. Karma cannot produce anything. In order for karma to produce some things, you have to have fertilizer. Fertilizer, like karma is like kind of affliction mind that kind of fertilize the karma. Then karma ripens. Without that, so then time of death, if you think something positive, if you have only positive thought, that only fertilize the positive karma. All this, even though there's tons of negative karma, is not going to ripen. It's not going to ripen. It's important to understand. If there's number 8 and number 9 is not present, out of 12 links, if the number 8 and number 9 are not present, so then all those karma become dry seed. Dry seed is not going to grow. So all the seed has become dry. So those karma is become like dry seed. It won't produce anything. It has potential to produce something, but it will not produce because it's like it's not corresponding with the water and whatever condition needed, or like that. All this karma become like that. See, just karma doesn't produce rebirth. Just karma doesn't produce rebirth. It needs support from affliction minds. If you have afflictions, even though not karma has been created, but you are going to create karma because you have afflictions. If there's no karma has been ever created, if you have affliction, then you are going to create karma. So nimoyona le ngar sa meja temata nimo le sa do sa ne koye phumbu chima lemba shebes namde de sibe sene nam ga bes le tina ko cheji tawar nimo is. So now this root cause of this cycle is afflictions. Afflictions. Root cause of this cycle is afflictions. Nothing else. Afflictions. Therefore, to understand afflictions, mind is very important, critical. You need to understand afflictions, nature of afflictions, how they rise, what kind of cause them to rise, to generate, all like that, okay? So that affliction minds, the minute it arises, and your minds kind of become like messy, pollution. Your mind, now your mind is polluted. Minute it rise, mind become polluted, yeah. Polluted, yeah. Why is so important to identify afflictions? Otherwise, so you have something to shoot, but you don't have target. You just shooting randomly everywhere, so then no target, because there's no target. So that's, so means doing some kind of practice, but there's no real target. So affliction is the target. So then you don't know how, like, when to apply antidote, because you don't know this antidote is for what. You don't know. So now, therefore, it's very, very important to identify the afflictions. Oh, Tsanye, root afflictions. Then secondary afflictions. There's two of them. Oh, Tsanye the Nyinye. So, because of this, root afflictions, secondary afflictions, because of that, life is very much impacted by day-to-day life. Just forget about samsara. The day-to-day life is very much influenced by afflictions, afflictions. If you don't understand, then you may become friend with the afflictions. Then you will never see freedom. Or maybe you may end up encouraging afflictions, not just become friend. Encouraging them, then you will never see freedoms. Freedom from that, you never see break from that afflictions. Oh. Nimbutengo Mishibe Nimongyo Sanjo the Nini Tango Jeleje Sibits our target troops. 6 root afflictions of samsara. 6 root afflictions of samsara. Decha, attachments, anger. 2. Ngaja, pride. Marik. Decha, Tishi, control the Ngaja, Marik. Ignorance, Tawa, wrong view. Tezam, doubt. 6. So, Sibetsawa, Taje took. Tsawa's root, Sipa, cyclic existence, root of cyclic existence. 6. Decha, Teshi Kongro, anger. Ngaja, pride. Marik, ignorance. Wrong view, Tawa, Tezam, doubt. These are civilizations. The Pomagranate is quoting the treasure of knowledge, the Abhidharma Kosha composed by Vasubandhu. Chapter number 5. Chapter number 5. When you read the chapter number 5, then you find this stanza there. Chapter number 5. Tajes. So what is attachment? What is attachment? You don't want northern attractive object, possessions, wealth, people, all kinds of things. Eatable things, drinks, they just tell a meaning, tell the midawa debe sembatabo. Tell a meaning, looking at them, then like don't want to be separated from them. Don't want to be separated from them. Not just they're like very strong, clinking so tightly, like have to have. Without that, life is no meaning, no purpose. Like that, it's not just like, oh, this is good, I just want to drink. There's not like that, When you look, then you see, then you become. It's like dropping like one drop of oil on the piece of paper. When you drop, it's just small things. Slowly can expand. So that's like, so then get very deep into, then tied up, there, like, that means not flexibilities. Don't understand the nature of things. Everything change. When you become attached, then you don't want them to change. Then you are going against the reality. It's going to change. Just like that. First, it's just one drop. If you are not careful, then it will slowly expand. Then hard to clean. Tell me midawa debe sembatavute. The judge. Pena nimu shi rela dushu badar junglayas. Other afflicted is like getting dust on the cloth. Quite easy to get dusty. Quite easy to get dust, but easy to clean. Just go like this, then it will go away. Attachment is not go away like this. Once the attachment gets in there, it can go like this. Other afflicted mind, anger, jealousy, pride, these are like getting dust on the cloth. Easy to how is it clean? Attachment, it's not like that. It's not just dust. It's almost like oil. When it gets there, need to be aware, and being aware also helps. Being aware. Yeah, being aware. Tela mini mido de seba de Japan pneumotion rela dujwa jungla dejani yula shinji chape shincha of course become attached. Shin means then I'm not sure what to say in English, like shin. Become probably tight. Become tight with that object, not just attached, and become so tight with that object, then no flexibilities. Chabe, rela numshuva is exactly like oil, drop of oil on fabric or paper. It's going to spread slowly, not right away. Over time, it's going to spread, so then it's not that easy to clean. Chucks, that means like you become very tight, not just attached. You become so tight, not tight, but it's not right. Shincha, there's two words. Chuck become attached. Shin means like has a crave, not crave. Clinking, probably clinking. The difference between attached and clinking. Difference between attach and cling.
Clinging is tighter.
You cling first, then become attached, or you first become attached, then cling. Which one become first? Huh? Attach first, then cling.
Yeah, like Velcro.
Huh?
Like Velcro. Like Velcro. Like Scotch tape or glue.
What Velcro?
Velcro, it's like the fabric that you put the two pieces together and then
Oh.
you hold something closed.
Oh, yeah, like that. Like sometimes come in the pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, like that, yeah.
David's got some on his bag.
Oh, yeah, like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's much easier than attachment.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, clinging is probably more like super glue. Super glue,
oh, rela numshuba, numji chadu juma, yuma kashins. Then easy to clean. It's not easy to clean. It's hard to clean. But need to be aware, then just being aware. So attachment is not will go away overnight. How long it's been there? It's been there a long time. Don't expect it will go away overnight. That's not going to happen. But being aware. It doesn't mean don't enjoy. Of course you can enjoy. What is wrong? Drink nice coffee. There's nothing wrong. If you become attached, so then that'll cause problem. But enjoying, just knowing, everything is natural, empowerment, everything change. With that understanding, enjoying, nothing wrong. But with the misunderstanding, then enjoying something, so then become huge problems. So yung kawa shindu yu te tang te tawa na rekbala soba deve sim soba shindu chayula seshin jiyesu tawa kas. Before it spread, need to be aware, need to be very mindful before it spread. Okay. So kala there's a kowe chora ching che de ko. Oh yeah, so now there's a sumba call injung ji mi ji be tawen de ja yin be je. Kowa ching ji zo is di nyemo mi do go so dance. Okay, now I'll stop here. We don't dance. Oh, no, there's I'll stop at the antidote. Don't want to stop at the attachment. Don't want to stop at the attachment, to stop at the antidote. Antidote attachments, okay. Yeah. So time is over. So then next time when people come, then you can talk about cyclic existence, that wheel of life, so then you can, why is this going round and round, then you can explain quite well. Then, okay. for the knowledge. Kaje. Mandala over Goma, it's now that dedication. No need. It's okay. Thomas, no need. Yeah, dedication. Yeah. Dedication. No.
We tried.
Yeah, dedication. No. No need.
It's in the Gold Prayer Book. Turn to page 235.
Yeah.
Gewadi nu du da lama sangye du yune doa chi kya malupa Dei sala gur parshok chanshu sencho rinpoche ma ke panam ke gyuchi ke wanyampa me payang gone gondu pawa sho Jampe pawo jita kempadam kundu sampo de yande jingte Deda kungi jesu da lochi Gewa dida tanche raptungo Dusun shepe gewa tanche ki Ngowa gala chok du na pade Dashe gewe tawa di kunkya Sampo chuchu raptungo wargi Okay, and then the long life prayers 244, 245 Kandira we kowe shinkande pendan dewa malu jumene chere zigwan tenzing yatso yi shabde sinte bardu tenjuchi jonu iye nala wan shotu awatare tsembara sopa lozange we de don le pausho shasu gengyo lama soade Tupsu chanjin jangun gawe Tenzin kyompewe kunzer dokpo choksum kulwele mutudu padok sotu kundu shaften shaf Om tare tu re soha 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 Om tare tu re soha.
Oh yeah, thank you very much for Tara practice and be safe and tomorrow recite 21 Tara praises or mantra or short one, long one. Okay? Oh yeah, thank you.